go ahead and bring in Briggs Cherry.
All right, cool. Is Ethan going to join us too?
At some point, yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Going on, Briggs? How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing good. That's a nice looking shirt you got on.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Represent. Looks good.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Briggs, my name is Corey Bosmer, and this is Keith Poynter. He does a lot of stuff with ESPN Louisville here, 93.9 The Ville. So I want to start off with the first question, and then Keith can ask some as well. What led into the decision for you and your family to choose Louisville over the other schools that were recruiting you?
So number one, just my relationship with the Brahms, how it built up over time, and it was just I feel like it was the right fit for me. The
Hmm.
offense that the Brahms run translates to my game. Just drop back, some play action, throw it around, give it to your playmakers. You don't have to be as much as a dual threat in the offense, but you just have to know what to do, run when you need to. And I just feel like their scheme fit my style. And right now, Brahm is 6 for 6 for guys to the NFL. And it's only about 2.5 hours away from my parents where they will live. So it's close enough where they can get there too.
So
Nice.
definitely that definitely played a part in the closeness, huh?
Yes, sir, for sure.
Now
Got anything?
I watched an interview that you had. I'm sorry, Corey. I watched an interview you had not too long ago with 24/7, and you had 931 Cookeville, Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
Place is near and dear to my heart. My wife used to work there in Cookeville a long, long time ago. Um, uh, Talk about just a little bit about your recruitment, the Middle Tennessee area. I'm sure it was from all over, right? I mean, you had offers from lots and lots of folks. And has that recruitment, even though you've committed, has that stopped? Or are you still getting letters and phone calls?
So my recruitment was crazy. So I was one of the late bloomers. I didn't. I mean, I got a few offers when I was a freshman, sophomore, but I never started to my junior year this past year. And when I started this past year, it kind of just everything clicked into its place. So God's timing, thankfully, that Louisville's been on me since I was a freshman. I've been talking with Coach Pete, and our relationship has built over the time. And my relationship with him has gotten better and better. And then the new staff came in, and I got a good relationship with all of them. And then you said, uh, what else you asked? My
Yeah,
bad.
has the recruiting stopped, or are they? I mean, because I know like back in the day, you could commit, and that just sort of ramped up things. Is that still the way it is as far as people reaching out?
It is that way. Yeah, I used to get a lot of messages, but I shut down my recruitment, so I only hear from Louisville.
Nice, nice.
Yes, sir.
All right, Briggs. So you've been having a close relationship with the Brahms. Do you ever find yourself trying to incorporate what you see they do with their quarterbacks in your play yourself?
Yes, sir, for sure. So we try to run as much as the Louisville offense at my high school as we can. Thankfully, my coach is good dude enough to put their offense. We watch their film and put it into like kind of match it as close as we can to ours, which helps with me and my transition to there. But the way Miller's playing right now and the way that I'm playing, I feel like we're both just dropping back, getting it to our playmakers, making the right reads. I just feel like that's how it's looking.
We got somebody else getting ready to join. What's going on, Ethan? Ethan, go ahead and ask Briggs a question, man.
What's going on, Briggs? Man, great start to the year. And Corey, I apologize if I'm asking something that you already asked. But Briggs, what through the first month or so of your season, what do you feel like you've accomplished, and then what else do you feel like you still need to accomplish outside of a state championship?
For sure. So I feel like I've accomplished right now just my footwork over this offseason. It's gotten a lot better, a lot quicker. I've only took, I think, 1 or 2 sacks this year against a nationally ranked team. But other than that, I haven't, like, the first game, I never touched the ground. The third game, I never touched the ground. I just feel like my footwork and my pocket presence has gotten a lot better since last year. And something I can still work on is just like knowing the defense before, like, pre-snap, where they're at and where I know where I'm going before the play starts.
Briggs, and I know you're fully committed to Louisville, but in that recruiting season, I'm sure there's schools still putting out feelers. Are you still getting approached by a bunch of schools and having to fend those schools off?
No, sir. So I shut down my recruitment, and I don't hear from anybody else but the Louisville coaching staff.
Awesome.
So Briggs, I got a
Corey.
question for you. You've got all the Broms. When you say Coach Brom, you got Jeff, Brian,
Greg.
Greg, Brady, Oscar. Favorite Brom, or who's the coolest Brom, or
Oh, I like that.
who's the
That's a good
Brom you gonna hang
question.
out with?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put this in a. If me and him watching film, I think our relationship's tight enough right now. I would go with Brian Brom. Um, just like Jeff's a cool dude. I mean, I call with Jeff probably once a week, and then I mean, if I ever just want to hang out, I guess I'm gonna have to choose Brady. Brady's cool, for
That's
sure.
a great answer.
Yeah.
No, it definitely is. Briggs, you seem like I'm gonna go the religion route for a second here. You seem like a religious young man yourself. How do you incorporate that into your play as a student athlete?
Just my faith in God. Just it helps me on the field to stay calm and collected within myself. So without Him, I can't do any of this, or I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So just having Him on my side and praying to Him before the game, it just helps me go out there and be calm and play my game.
Fellas?
No, nice. I'm assuming as part of the visit and everything like that. Obviously, Louisville's got a very large FCA presence. I mean, did they highlight that, or are you familiar with that at all as you did your recruiting?
No, sir, not really.
Okay, well, stand by because it's that'll be something that's a bonus and a plus from the university.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Chris Morgan and those guys at Louisville's FCA do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
Sir.
All right, so I got one more, and then you fellas can ask Briggs one more question before we let him go. Um, who's been your biggest influence to date as a student athlete?
Like, like, what do you mean? Like, for example, like,
So like, biggest influence as far as how you
oh,
play the
so like,
game.
who I copy my game off of?
Yeah.
So my game, I try to translate for Jared Goff. I just feel like, I
Interesting. I like that.
just
He don't get mentioned by
yeah,
younger kids often. That's good.
yeah, just he fits the scheme of his team, and he doesn't try to do too much. He just does what he needs his team to do,
Yeah.
and he's a good leader, and that's just who I try to be.
Right.
And I got to meet him when I was at Elite 11, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, well, that probably played a part then.
Yeah, for sure.
Most surprising part about being a Power Five recruit. I mean, obviously, you know what you want to do, big picture, long term, and all that. But what was the thing that you didn't realize when the recruiting process started and things like that?
The first thing that comes to my mind when you ask that is fan bases. I didn't realize how crazy fan bases are.
Yeah,
Like I get a lot of love from Louisville fans, but also you see the Kentucky comments too, which are funny.
yeah,
I love looking at both of them. It just shows for years to come what the outcome would be.
nice.
Briggs, what's your message for Card Nation as you conclude your senior season?
I'm just gonna come in. I'm gonna be a leader. I'm gonna work as hard as I can to get on the field as early as I can. I'm gonna be a good teammate, and I'm gonna show out for the city.
Briggs, I want to thank you. Where can folks find you on social media?
My Instagram, Briggs.cherry, and then my Twitter's Briggs Cherry 3.
Thanks.